welcome back to my channel. It has been a while. October will be a year since I last posted on here. So I thought I would get on and just kind of give a life update. Sorry. And I am missing 2 nails, so don't judge me. They just popped off. I have little notes so I can kind of go down to see like things I want to talk about that I did over the years. And for fun, I might try to insert little photos of, things I did. Yeah, I don't really, life's just been crazy. Sorry if you hear noises. We have puppies playing outside right now. Yeah, so let me just dive right in, and I guess everything will kind of explain why I kind of fell off. I was working at my kiddo's school the last time I was on here, and yeah, I really, really enjoyed the job. Just the pay wasn't there. Put a pin in that. The reason why I'm in my living room is because my area that I normally film is taken over by all the Halloween decorations right now. So I have no room in there. So I'm sitting on the floor on a stack of stuff and I'm making this video. Okay, back to my job. But the money wasn't very good. It wasn't anybody at the school's fault. The principal, I loved all the staff, but it just wasn't enough money. And I had heard that a position at my old job came up, and it's a position I kind of wanted them to create before I quit. It just wasn't in the cards, and they finally were able to create that position. So I applied, and I started my new old job December of 2024. And I'm still there. So that's probably the biggest change, is the job. And oddly enough, I have more time during the week to film, but before I had the summer, I had holidays. I guess that's when I was filming. I don't know, or when I wasn't working, but I'm on shift work. So I'm going to really try to make videos on some of my days off. Hopefully. I'm not gonna have a set schedule. It's hard for me to commit to that. Okay, jumping into some other things. I know I was trying to do some weight loss. I was doing HotWorks all the time. I still pay for my HotWorks membership. I just never go. It got really busy. There's a lot of people that go. There's a lot of sessions. Are always overtaken no matter what time of day. And so it kind of has been discouraging, but I'm still gonna try to give it a shot. But this is controversial, but since January, I've been on a GLP-1 semaglutide shot, just a generic. It's not Ozempic or Wegovy. It's just a generic one. My dosage is small. I'm talking maybe this much, and that's all I'm ever gonna get because I pay $300 a month for that, and I'm not gonna pay more. I refuse to pay more. So, since January, I have lost 30 pounds. I still pretty much look the same though from my last video. So, cause last year around this time, I was also the same weight. So that was just from doing HotWorks and eating better. So I'm mixing the shot with really trying to focus on exercise now and my eating habits. So it's a work in progress. I am going on a trip at the end of September, very beginning of October. I'll be gone almost 2 weeks. Me and 2 of my friends, we are going up to Boston. We're gonna do Salem. We're gonna do Stowe, Vermont. We're gonna do New Hampshire, I think is in there maybe. I can't remember. We're gonna do Martha's Vineyard. We're gonna go see Plymouth, stuff like that. So we'll be gone almost 2 weeks doing that. My goal is to drop another 15 pounds from now to September 29th, just to kind of mentally feel better, There's a lot of walking tours, obviously, in Salem. We're doing 2 in like one day. We're doing like a daytime tour and a nighttime tour. One of the one in Plymouth, I think, is like an all-day tour. We found a hiking trail we want to go to, I think, in Vermont. So I'm really just trying to get in shape for that. Also, this is a protein drink. I suck at keeping up with protein on the shot, and that's huge, and I'm awful at it. So this is the, what is it? The Core Life, the one everyone says is the worst. It's been like voted the worst protein shake, whatever, protein drink, I don't care. But I saw on TikTok where they bought the Salud horchata powder, whatever. So I mixed it with the shot. It's good. It's just really sweet. So, you know, whatever. I'm just trying to take in some sort of protein because, yes, I am horrible about it. So yeah, I mean, I've definitely seen the difference with the shot. Yeah, the side effects are, for me, not the greatest. As far as like restroom usage and feeling sick and stuff. I've kind of gotten over like the nausea. I don't get nauseous too much. But the whole time I've been on it since January, I've only thrown up one time. My sister threw up like all the time, literally all the time. So she was like, I'm done. I can't keep doing this. I don't have that problem. So, you know, whatever. Let's see what else. There is a place in Austin called The Mothership. It is owned by Joe Rogan, and they have different comedians. So my husband and I went with my sister and one of his friends, and you know, you don't know who you're seeing when you go to like the greatest or whatever. So Ron White was there, and Tony Ratcliffe, and just like other comedians. I can't remember their names, but it was cool. I made a really cool Halloween decoration. Obviously, I got inspiration online. Turned out really cool. I will insert a picture of it. It's the one with like the blue barrel, and the skeleton looks like he's throwing up in it, like a neon biohazard color. It turned out neat. I also got a new tattoo. It is Audrey 2 from Little Shop of Horrors. And yeah, I am covered in bruises because when I play with my dog, I put my forearm in front so he can bite here and it doesn't really hurt me. I mean, it leaves bruises, but it doesn't hurt. So if you see bruises randomly on me, it's from the dog. I've gone antiquing a lot with some friends. We did Round Top. We did Wimberley Market Days. Different things like that. Right now, I have seen where someone made a wall display in their kitchen of vintage glass deviled egg platters. I don't even eat deviled eggs. I don't even like the hard-boiled eggs. But I loved the look of it. So I've been on the hunt for vintage deviled egg platters. I went to a friend's house before they were having an estate sale at her grandparents' house, and I saw this, you know, clear crystal egg platter, and I was like, can I have that? And she was like, yeah, take it. So that was my first piece. And then I went to an antique shop in downtown New Braunfels, and I found like this beautiful green sea glass, like a light green sea glass one, and it was half off of 50. And then there was like a milk glass colored one that had like a gold trim, so I got that one. And they also had like an amber color one, but it was like the small egg set, and then it was a bigger where you can put like relish and different things, I guess. I don't know. I don't eat deviled eggs. I don't know what the other spots are for. I might go back for that one, but I kind of, and the one I saw online has those displayed as well. I need to sneeze. Excuse me. So I don't know if I'm going to like it or not, but maybe. But I ordered a really light purple one from Etsy. And yes, it was expensive. But it came today and it is beautiful. So once my collection's done, I'm going to put it all up on the wall in the kitchen and see how that goes. Been to a few hockey games. Really enjoy hockey. I go to the Texas Stars up in Cedar Park. So I go with my husband, my kid, my boss, my now boss, things like that. The dogs. I had a girls' night at the beginning of the year. I think it was right in February, but we made vision boards for this 2025, and one of my friends swears by it. She was like, so much stuff's coming true on my vision board. So, and there are things on my vision board that are like happening. So it's kind of cool that, you know, we got a group together and we made those. My birthday was in March, and me, my husband, and another couple, we went to Dallas and we saw Matt Rife, which was amazing. Got good seats, you know, so I really enjoyed that. I got to see my niece graduate. That was exciting. I've never had to go watch any family members graduate yet. She's the first, so that's pretty cool. And then recently there's a place called the Texas Ski Ranch in like New Braunfels, San Marcos borders, more New Braunfels, but there's a place there called Silver Spoon, and it's like a dinner theater. But they also have murder mystery dinners, and there was a Pimps and Hoes themed. And so me and my husband and my brother and his wife went, and we dressed up, and it was a lot of fun. It was just not my thing. I cannot. This is already hard enough for me to do, and I'm behind a camera. Like, I don't know, that you had to go and like get in character and go talk to people in character. Not my thing. Not my thing. I tried to make the best of it, but wouldn't do it again. And then just recently took the kiddo to Port A with my husband's family, like his sister and her kids. So we all finally got a beach house together in Port A and went to the beach. So that was fun. But yeah, that's pretty much all of it in a nutshell. Yeah. And I will put, I did go, one of my coworkers had a huge themed 50th birthday. It was like all out. You're supposed to dress nice. I will actually post, I'll show you the pictures of like the different outfits I was debating. So yeah, if you just kind of want to see some plus size outfits. I know for the longest time I was saying I'll do a video on plus size outfits, and I never did. And honestly, I don't know that I ever will. I am not the greatest in feeling comfortable taking pictures in clothes. Even the pictures I'm posting, I had a smiley face over my face while I sent it to my sister. Like, it's just weird. But there are some outfits that I'm going to try to plan for Boston, but honestly, I don't know what the weather is like up there in the very beginning of October, basically the first week of October. Like, I don't know if I should be packing sweaters or just t-shirts and a light jacket, leggings or jeans or sweats. Like, I have no idea about the weather. So I don't know what to pack. And I'm also trying to pack light, so I'm thinking more so leggings, but do I need insulated leggings? Like, I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm just kind of looking around trying to think if there's anything else really important that I missed. I feel like that was kind of it for now. Like I said, in a nutshell, it was just the biggest change in my life is the job change. My husband got a new truck, so that's exciting. He got a new F-150. My dad was in the hospital. He's a diabetic, so he did have to have surgery on his toes. So I was kind of dealing with that for a while and didn't know the outcome. That was around last Thanksgiving, so that was kind of, you know, whatever. But yeah, I mean, right now everything's kind of the same. Like I said, I've been trying to work out at home. I mean, I just find workouts on TikTok and I try to keep my routine and do it. I was doing really well and then I kind of fell off again for like 3 weeks, and now I'm trying to get back into it. I went walking this morning. I walked 2 miles. Oh, I didn't have my glasses on. I knew something was off. I didn't put my glasses on. Jeez. I mean, I can see without them for the most part. I just really need them to drive mainly. But I was like, something about me looks off. Not wearing my glasses. Yeah, so when I go walking in the cemetery. Some people think it's weird. Me personally, it's the cemetery that my grandparents are buried in. So it kind of gives me an excuse to go visit them. I'm one of those people where I like to go and talk to them, you know. So it kind of makes me go and visit them so they're not like forgotten about. And it's so peaceful. Like there's pretty much never anyone out there. So there's one elder lady that she kind of goes in the evening. Sometimes I'd bump into her, and when she was like, my family thinks I'm crazy. And I was like, yeah, I know, I get that too sometimes. And she's like, but it's so peaceful. And I'm like, yeah, it is, you know. And the groundskeeper is out there and he doesn't talk too much, so I just wave and go about my way. But yeah, so I normally try to go at like 7 in the evening or so, but today I felt like if I didn't go this morning, I wasn't going to go because I didn't go yesterday. And so I was like, nope, I'm going to get up and I'm going to go. And that's what I did. But yeah, so that is my life right now. And like I said, I will try to insert photos of just some of the stuff that I've done, pictures from it. And yeah, hopefully I can keep back up with the channel because I noticed I had more subscribers and, you know, I mean, I say more, you know, but for me, I think there was like 3 when I stopped the channel, and now I have 11, and which is still sad, but like one of my videos had like 122 views, and I'm like, okay, well, people are like looking, you know, like I'm not trying to be famous on YouTube or anything, but you know, if it's just someone out there who just wants maybe to see an outfit I wore to a party, well, here you go. Or if you're curious about the shot, I can do a whole video on the shot and, you know, be very intimately detailed on my side effects and thoughts and feelings and concerns, because yeah, I was like, hell no, I would never do that, you know. And here I am. So let me know if you want a whole video on talking about the shot. But yeah, I get it. I get people are out there, they're gonna voice their concerns, they're gonna say how bad it is, or you know, people have died from it. I get it. I've heard it all. I've done my semi-research, you know, I understand, and I still chose to take it. So that's just kind of where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Appreciate the looking out, but that's where I'm at. But yeah. Well, like I said, I hope I can keep up this channel. So, and I hope y'all continue to watch and show interest. And until next time, I will see y'all later.